What is up, guys? Bhanoob over here, and welcome to How to YouTube episode number 4, the final episode. Oh shit, I said the final episode. Yes, it's gonna be over after today, because generally I think I've covered pretty much everything you need to know. And don't worry, even if you have questions, there still will be something waiting at the end, so stay till the end. The first question comes from Burning Mouse Gaming. Hello there, Bhanoob. So I have 50 videos, maybe even more when you read this, and my channel isn't growing, so can you check it out and help me out a bit? Tell me what's wrong. Okay, so first of all, the main reason your channel is not growing is because you do not interact with people. Now, yes, you're gonna say, who am I supposed to interact with if no one's commenting on my videos? But it's not so hard, actually. The only thing you need to do is make some friends. Okay, what does making friends mean? Find other YouTubers who do the same sort of shit you do. I'm not implying what you do is shit, but I'm saying, generally, find people who do the same thing you do and, throw out your trap. This is what you need to do. Comment in every one of their videos. Just go berserk. And if they reply to one of them, keep on commenting them, messaging with them. I know this is a long, annoying, boring process, but you jumped into YouTube and you're doing something which is shit hard, and you will have to deal with this stuff. So once you make acquaintances with them, you simply start to garner their trust little by little. You don't want to go ahead and say, hey dude, can you subbox me or something? But generally try to find someone who has a little more subscribers than you. Don't try and shoot for someone. If you have 20 subscribers, don't try this with a guy with 10,000. He will ignore you. 100 to 200 range people, they usually care the most. When actually 0 would care the most, but people who are taking it seriously, they would care the most when you interact with them. Oh, by the way, I have to tell you guys, this is going to be a long episode because I have a lot of time today, and I will take use of every single second I have. So you will be annoyed to an unbelievable extent, because I'm still in the first question. I think there's like 20 more to go. So after you do that, you become friends with them, and then you start messaging each other, personal messages on, YouTube, or find their Twitter, find their Facebook. You spam. You don't spam them. You just message them. Oh, I love your content, dude. You're awesome. You're great. And don't try this trick on me. It'll probably work. It probably will work. So you know what? Try it on me. I don't care. So you'll be like, oh, I love your videos. I'm following you on Facebook, Twitter, and it kind of makes the other person happy. When you make other people happy, you ask for something, they would remember you, and they would probably tell yes. I know, you might spend an entire week trying to make this guy like you, and he might not give two shits about you, but that's just how it is. But most of the time, it should work. Now, if it doesn't work, I am not liable. I'm just giving you guys advice that may or may not work, but it usually does. And if it doesn't work, it means you're doing something wrong. Or you have messaged some random douchebags who give no shits. Or people who have a lot of people like you trying to get their attention. That is just not working out. Okay, so after you get that, you try and do a collaboration video with him. He would probably be entitled to, join you. Remember, I told you guys at the beginning to make videos with the same kind of people who do the same kind of content, so collaborations would be so much easier. You don't have to choose a game that you both will agree upon, because you're already playing the same game. I think the easiest way to do this is Minecraft, because so many people play Minecraft, and the people who do play Minecraft would love to collaborate with people who play Minecraft. And don't worry, I'll be playing Minecraft later, like really later, not right now, so later that you would not send me any Minecraft requests yet, because I haven't even bought the game. Okay, so do that to like 100 people, and you would eventually get like 20 people who would actively follow you, and you would get more people from those 100 people's collaborations video. And if that doesn't work, right, I'm telling you now, that was like a month's work right there. And if that doesn't work by some like miraculous reason, I have no clue what you need to do, because that was probably the best thing I had. Yeah, I know, it's depressing, but that's all I got. I mean, you could go to bunch of billions of other websites. Like, I mean, go to forums for YouTubers. I mean, go to YouTubeTalk.com. I think it's called YT Talk. Go to that, just Google it. It's a great forum for people to join and collaborate with. And I mean, stalk your prey, find them, go for the kill, get a subscriber. I know it's hard, but don't worry, it gets easier. For me, to get a subscriber now, it's practically effortless. Take 6 months ago, and I had to work my ass off to get a subscriber. So it does get easy. Don't worry about it. Keep calm and do your thing. The next question comes from Art and Gaming. Hey Bhanoob, my videos are smaller than normal and I don't know how to change it. I record in Fraps and edit it with Windows Live Movie Maker. Okay, now get this. Windows Live Movie Maker is a suicidal tool. I mean, it's basic editing. It's like really basic editing. You might not want to go into that. I do recommend one editing software which is generally cheap. If you have a wide understanding of the internet, you could get it for practically zero effort and money, but it's illegal. That's all I'm gonna say. So get Camtasia Studio 8 or 7 or whatever works for you. I work with 8 and it's brilliant. Let's say you can just basically, when there's a black border outlining your video because your resolution's not high enough, you can just drag it and zoom it in. That is like extremely easy shit right there. Try it out. If you guys want me to make a tutorial on editing with Camtasia, I would probably be glad to do that. I guess it's not so hard actually. I could probably show you in this video right now. I guess I would. Okay, so I'll do that now. Now we got that out of the way. The next question comes from Quantic Snow. Hey Bhanoob, I would like you to check out my channel, and it's not very big, that's why I would like you to check it out. I have new videos and they are only getting 10 views and the rest have like 50. Please, I would really like, okay. First of all, you can't really expect every video to get the same amount of views as your normal videos. For example, if I do a Ninja Saga video right now, heck, if I title this video Ninja Saga, I would get around 200-300 more views in the first couple of days than I would with another title. It's just that, see the difference with the videos you did before and the videos that you did now. Did people lose interest? Were you doing something different that people liked, and the one you're doing now, they just don't like it? It could be a lot of reasons, but yes, I mean, as long as you're getting any sort of views, it's not so bad. But yes, guys, go check out his channel. I mean, this is the last video. I'm going to be giving shout outs to everyone. I want all of you guys to check everyone's channels out. Do whatever you can to help each other out because we are a community. I'm spending way too much time on questions. The next question comes from Monster Hunter 151. My channel is not getting many subs. Some of my videos have about 20 views and some of them have nearly 1,000. What am I doing wrong? Well, you're not doing anything wrong. The thing is, video views, it's completely random how you get it. I don't know how. For example, take my videos. One of my videos nearly has 100,000 views, and generally I get like, I don't know, 500 views per video. So it's not always how, it's like what video got 1,000, why would you need that video to get 1,000? For example, my video that got 100,000 views, it's basically something that everyone who plays Ninja Saga wants. It's some way to get unlimited tokens. If I'm giving them information that they can't get anywhere else, it gets views. If you're trying to do that, pull that off, it's extremely hard to do it continuously, especially to build a channel off of it. You're not doing anything wrong, it's just that you got lucky with the one that got 1,000 views, and what you need to do is annotate it and tell people to subscribe to you, and make sure in every video that you remind people that they have got to subscribe to you. That's basically it. You have to remind people that they have to subscribe. I mean, trust me, people forget. They generally forget to subscribe to you. Yes, it's absurd, but they may be watching your videos daily, but yet they forget to subscribe to you. So one thing I have to give it to YouTube, the new algorithm helps change that. For example, I've been watching this guy's videos for a very long time without subscribing to him. I think his name was, I forgot his name. See, exactly, I forgot his name. But he does this, the live webcam thingy, chat roulette videos. I think it was Omegle. I forgot which one it was. On the YouTube right hand corner, his channel keeps on popping up first. telling me to subscribe to him. As long as I'm logged in, his channel is going to be the top channel which is recommended to me. So YouTube does take care of that, and I'm glad they finally did that. They didn't have something like that before. The related channel thing is great. So I'm not going to go ahead and criticize one channel layout because I think it is probably the best channel layout we've had so far. Okay, next question comes from Bladeburn. Hey dude, could you check out my channel? I make gaming videos. As please say what you think. I think your intro is way too fucking long, dude. Just way too long. Don't ever, even if it's a brilliant intro, don't go beyond 10 seconds. I know I should take my own advice. My intro is way too bloody long and I don't know how people sit through it. But don't make it long. I actually ran into a guy who had a intro for 45 seconds and I felt like killing myself. Don't put the intro at the beginning of your videos unless you know that people are going to stay till the end. If you think that people aren't usually watching your videos, and as soon as they click your video and all they see is an intro, 5 seconds in they lose their interest. So what you need to do is when you start a video, have a little bit about the video, maybe 3 seconds. 3 seconds is long enough to capture people's attention. And remember the fact that if you have ads on, people might be watching your videos 30 seconds after watching a painful, agonizing advertisement. And after 30 seconds of that, and you show them 30 seconds of AdWords, 30 seconds of an intro, they will piss themselves, dislike the video, and leave. It's just blatantly obvious. So what you need to do is make sure that you aren't really destroying everyone's time by... they might even not need what's in the video, so... to avoid getting dislikes, you might want to try that out. Have really short intros. Even if the intro is 2 seconds, that is totally fine. My other channel, The Gamer's Cottage. Yes, I have another channel now. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'll get into that some other time. The Gamer's Cottage has an intro, which I believe is the perfect intro because it's only 3 seconds long. It sends the message out, and it's a good brand. I would recommend you guys check that out. It's probably in my sub box. You guys could check it out if you want to. Next question is from the arcade guy Dan. Okay, why do you guys keep on flagging people's messages as spam? I don't get it. I want to make YouTube videos, but I can't afford equipment like editing programs. I have a free basic one. I can't afford a microphone. Can you check out my channel and say what I have to do to get more views? I am only getting about 10 views per vid. Please help. Use QuickTime Player to record. So I'm assuming you're on a Mac and you don't have money to buy a microphone. Interesting. Or unless you're using QuickTime Player to record on a PC, which would be just plain weird. Okay, I need to tell you guys that this is the era of the internet. If you really want something for free, you know you can get it. I'm not gonna tell you how, but you just know you can get it. Come on guys, you should know how to get it by now. Don't worry, at the end of the video I will tell you how to do everything. And as for the microphone goes, now you need to actually spend money on a microphone. You can't illegally download a microphone. If you could, that would be awesome. But here's what you need to do. There are a bunch of Logitech microphones, I believe, that range below $10. Yes. You can get that mic for $2 or $3. As long as there is not a squeaky noise in the microphone and it can pick up enough volume, go for it, buy it. It should be enough to send you all the way, I don't know, until you get like 1,000 subscribers. Until your money you generate from YouTube is good enough to spend on a microphone. That's what I believe. Don't spend on a microphone that your YouTube channel cannot generate, because that would just be a loss. And think of it as an investment. So if you think you can make it, why don't you just buy a Blue Yeti or something better than that? Actually, don't buy something better than that. That's just insane. You don't even need a Blue Yeti. Get a Blue Snowball. It's like $40. But yes, there are Logitech microphones for like less than $10. What you can do is use Audacity, and it has a noise removal tool which should get rid of the computer fan noises up to a certain extent. Now, if you're talking loud enough and you use noise removal, you can almost completely remove the computer fan noises and all other unwanted bullshit. After you do that, add a little background track which is slightly louder than the background fan noise and nowhere near loud as your volume. If you do that, your volume should sound pretty clear. Now, in this video, I'm actually editing my voice using Audacity. Audacity is a free tool. Every YouTuber should have that. I'm editing my voice with Audacity, not changing the pitch nothing else, just using that noise removal tool, because it really helps. Okay, Philip, second name I shall not pronounce, says, how do I change my video thumbnail? To change your video thumbnail, you have to choose one of the 3 defaults in the video when you upload it, or you need to get yourself a YouTube partnership. I know YouTube sometimes offers YouTube video thumbnails for people who aren't partners, but I'm not exactly sure how that works. I believe you have to opt in for the monetization program. I mean, remember I said don't opt into the monetization program. Go ahead and opt in, but don't monetize your content. It's simple. Or you can monetize without the network, but I personally don't like to take risks because I am bad at taking risks. Darren Polo asked, one question. I know that you mentioned getting royalty-free music or getting permissions from a composer, but do you know any piece of software that I might be able to create some creative music? I use a Mac. Okay, first of all, if you have the talent to do it, go for it. There's a software called GarageBand for Mac, which is great for exactly what you said. And for Windows, there's an equivalent of that called Fruity Loops. But I have no clue on how to make music from either one of those. So if you do make music, let me have it. I want to use it. The next question is from Zorqua. How did you get noticed on YouTube as a gamer? I have seen several other gaming channels doing well on YouTube, but don't seem to put as much effort into these videos as I do. It's true, you don't really have to put effort in a lot of videos to get, I know, if there's a little entertainment here and there and people get something off of you, they will eventually come for more. How did I get noticed? I don't believe I'm noticed. I have 2,500 subscribers. That is, I mean, it's great, but it's not noticed. Noticed is when you have 100,000. But so for me it worked like Ninja Saga. It's general Ninja Saga, and if you guys are like, well, your first videos were Pokemon, what does Ninja Saga have to do with this? It's because I actually have another YouTube channel which is full of shit called Uchiha Mewtwo. Yes, Mewtwo from Pokemon, Uchiha from Naruto, and it has so many shitty videos. Like, I think it has 52 videos. I completely ditched that channel. 300 subscribers, and I believe somewhere near 100,000 views. Yes, I lost those views, but when I went for partnership, I took a brand new start, and considering all those other videos had copyright infringements, I actually had a following going on Ninja Saga before I started this channel, and that it kind of rolled on from there. It's the snowball effect, basically, on YouTube. The bigger you grow, the faster you grow as well, because the first few thousand subscribers are the hardest shit you will have to go through YouTube. I mean, as soon as you cross a little mark, you realize that it's so much easier to get out there, and because your search priority keeps on going up, and I also started using AdWords now, because I mean, why not? Jacob Patterson says, and what do I do if I don't like my voice, but I really do like doing YouTube videos? What can do so people understand me? Now, I watch your videos and I could perfectly understand you, and there's nothing wrong with your voice, but if you think people can't understand you, use the CAPTCHA. You can go to YouTube settings and add subtitles by yourself. People can turn it on or off if you want to. I mean, you can add subtitles in the video itself, but that's harder. And I believe letting YouTube sync up the voice works pretty well. I mean, it does work for me. And I have, for example, my channel introduction video has CAPTCHA turned on. And I did give YouTube the script, otherwise they would go barbaric, as Rhett and Link's videos do. You can add subtitles. I mean, you can obviously change the pitch of your voice and sound more professional and sound like some sort of, I don't know, radio star or something, but I don't usually recommend that. Stick to what you have. If people are enjoying your videos, there's no reason why more people don't enjoy them. Marek Mayhem says, what can I improve this time? Okay, it's not generally about improving, because sometimes you actually hit a certain level where you don't really need to improve, but you need to get a little lucky so you can get, more people seeing your channel, basically. So what I would recommend you to do is, well, nothing really, just be consistent, keep on uploading videos, increase the content you provide, because that's not something I can help you with there. Your video quality is fine. Get a better mic if you want to. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is you have to engage with the audience. Reply to every single comment you get. Because here's the thing, when you reply to comments, you get more views. People get a notification and they come back. It will eventually get you more views. And sure, you have to spend like a few minutes answering comments a day. Does that really hurt? The more comments you have, the more your search engine ranking is. The more comments you have, the higher chance of people will see your videos and actually comment. If a person sees you commenting on the comments section, they'll be more inclined to ask you questions because they know that you would answer them. So commenting goes a long way, and I think you should do that. Max Gaming as Bhanoob, I believe that we improve with speaking, with making each. Yes, I actually read this question. And yes, it does. I checked your channel. It's true. It's true for everyone. If you check my previous channel, like Uchiha Mewtwo, you would see how shitty I am. And I still am pretty shitty, but I'm not as shitty as before. So that is an improvement, and everyone should know that. Just spend more time doing it. Look at any of those great YouTubers and look at their first videos. If they don't have them deleted and they're a couple 100 years old, they're shitty. I mean, for example, let's take Niga Higa. He was the greatest YouTuber 6 years ago, and in my opinion, he's still one of the best. He's better than Smosh. Yes, he is. What happens is, 6 years ago, the videos were brilliant, right? But when you go to those videos now, you would realize that the videos are kind of slow. It's still funny, but it's slow. The thing is, people's perception of videos change with time. Now people expect videos to go extremely fast, finish it off in 3 minutes, completely different. The experiences change. It's not necessarily bad, but you kind of have to keep up with the time. Niga Higa's How to Be a Ninja video would be brilliant 6 years ago, but it would be good now. There's a lot to go through that. It's confusing as fuck, I know, and I shouldn't swear on this video, but yes, everyone does improve with time. Flammable Game asks, hey Bhanoob, my school year has started and it is even more difficult for me to post videos since school, work and YouTube work. Okay, I thought school and work. No, never mind. Clashes like that. Can you give any tips on what should I do in this situation? I also have school on Saturdays. Okay, this is pretty easy. I have classes. I had school. I'm not going to school anymore because I kind of finished it off, and I'm waiting to do my tests and fail that and do it again next year, but that's completely irrelevant. I used to have did I say yush? Ugh. I used to have school 5 days a week and classes like 5 days a week. So I go to school, then I come home, then I get ready for classes, then I come home at 10 in the night, and I also have to study and do YouTube videos, and that is not fun. It is not fun. So this is all you need to do. If you want to do YouTube videos, and I mean, you could just come home and do YouTube videos, but to do YouTube videos without screwing up your education, this is what you need to do. This is probably the best advice I will ever give you, so please listen to this. And I wish I followed my own advice, but I didn't. So every day when you come home, just study what you studied that day. For example, if you did something in math, geography and biology and something on Monday, come home. I don't know when you guys get home. Let's just say you come home at 5, right? You should be ready to study by 5 p.m. Study 3 hours. I don't know if that is too much, because when we study, generally we go for like 8 hours a day. So I don't know if that's too much. I don't know what grade you're in, so generally 3 hours per day would be for anyone. I mean, even 2 is okay. Just study 2 hours per day. Don't make YouTube videos. You don't have to make YouTube videos. Don't make YouTube videos on any day except Sunday. Study every single day what you did on that specific day and finish up all the homework, and you should have enough time and rest and everything. So you could, and on Sunday, wake up whenever you wake up. I don't know when you guys wake up. For me, it would be at least 6 in the morning. Make videos till the afternoon. Don't study on Sunday. And you're like, whoa, you're telling me not to study? You don't really have to study on Sunday if you're studying 6 days a week accordingly and not messing up anything. You shouldn't have a problem if you just study 1 day per week. If you just make videos 1 day per week, that is totally fine, and upload them all on Sunday. Schedule the videos on other days. Now, The only problem you're going to face, however, is doing collaboration videos, because collaboration videos take much more time than any sort of other video, because you have to align the time zones. I don't know where the other guy is going to be playing. If it's your personal friend, great, that's so much easier getting stuff done. But if you're doing it with someone on the other side of the world, you're going to have to make the time zones right. You're going to have to get ready for it. You have to make sure all the technical issues are in play, because trust me, collaborations take so much time. You might not be able to do collaborations at all with the schedule you have. I mean, you may be able to squeeze one or two there if you guys have perfect timing and perfect efficiency, but you should be able to release a video per day nonetheless. Use YouTube's scheduling feature and keep on uploading. It's not going to be hard. Trust me, you may think it's going to be hard and impossible, but it's not. It's fairly easy. If you want this to work, you could figure it out. It's not that hard. The next question is from Sunwood MC. I'm kind of tired. I wonder how long we've gone. Also, the Blue mic is bringing out a new mic aimed at people who do commentaries, and so comes with an inbuilt pop filter and kind of stuff. Yes, the Blue Nessie. I heard of that. I think they did it in the CES. They covered the Blue Nessie. It was great. Well, generally, I mean, it looks great. I saw it has a shock mount, and it's not a shock mount. It's basically a weird kind of rubbery stand that is supposed to stop vibrations. And it does have an inbuilt pop filter, but I'm not sure when it's coming out yet. Did it come out yet? As far as I'm concerned, the product is finalized, but it hasn't reached the stores. Now, there's going to be something when you're choosing the mic. If the Blue Nessie comes out, it would probably come for a price range below the Yeti and above the Blue mic, the Blue Snowball. So I'm assuming it would cost at least $70, 70, maybe 90. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. But I don't believe that Blue's price points will drop dramatically by any chance. Maybe $10 would be the maximum amount of money that the Blue Snowball would drop. Or maybe they could just stop producing the Blue Snowball and make the Nessie a bit cheaper. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, because the price of microphones don't usually drop. But if you guys are willing to buy a microphone, and it's going to be a one-time thing, and if you have like $100 but you don't want to go for the Blue Yeti, because the Yeti is a really old microphone. Even though it's great, it's really old. It's like 5 years, I think it was made. I think it's even more than 5 years. Even the Snowball is generally an old microphone. The technology in the Nessie isn't something that's groundbreakingly great. It's just that it's extremely easy. Now, if you take my setup, I have a Blue Yeti, a pop filter, a Blue Radius shock mount, and a Rode PSA-1 handle. All of that costs like $300-400, which is quite expensive. So the Blue Nessie does help out. So you might want to stay for the Blue Yeti. You might want to just go for the Snowball, or you might want to go for the Snowball when the price drops. But until they announce a fixed price point and date, we can't really tell anything about that one. And I haven't even tried it personally, so I've never actually heard the voice from the Blue Nessie. But I'm guessing it's good. It's Blue. They know what they're doing when it comes to condenser microphones. Busy Evil Gamer says, "Hey Bhanoob, I have some serious questions. Skype is blocked in my country, and that's been the reason why I don't do collaborations videos. Can you suggest me a way?" Oh, well, that's extremely easy. Get their information on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, message them on YouTube, find them either way. It won't be hard, and there are other softwares. For example, get RaidCall, get TeamSpeak, all those. There's actually another one just like Skype, but RaidCall and TeamSpeak are probably the best ways to do video collaborations with. And all the videos I'm doing after this one is probably going to be through TeamSpeak, because Skype is just shitty when it comes to recording quality voices. And you don't want to have a video commentary of two people, you having a really crisp voice and the other guy being all blotted out. For example, I've done some videos with other people and they have the Blue Yeti. For example, I have the Blue Yeti and I sound like shit in their videos because of Skype's hosting. I mean, because of us hosting this call. For example, in TeamSpeak, we don't have to host the call. The software does it, but I think you have to pay like $20 a year. It is totally worth it. Get it. Okay, Grizzly Shadow HD asks, "Bhanoob, thanks for responding. I have a question though. I record with fraps on the monitor 1920 into 1080 and my videos look okay, but well, can you have a look at and tell them how to fix it?" Okay, so I don't think your videos are necessarily bad. I mean, I checked them. They are in 720p. I know it's not 1080. You could make it 1080 if you want to. Get Camtasia resolution, render it out at 1080. The only problem, the video quality is great. The frames per second were working fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The only problem I did see was with the audio, which you might want to work on, but it's up to you, basically. It's not such a big deal, as it's not a game changer, but it would really help if you had clear audio. And guys, don't buy the blue tiki. It's this microphone which looks really cute, by the way. It's really cute, and you feel like buying it. It's rather expensive. It's a little less than the blue snowball on eBay, at least. Here's the thing about it. You can get that and you plug it in a USB port. There are no wires. It's extremely small, and it's supposed to be a condenser microphone, but the problem is it's extremely close to the computer or laptop, and what would happen is it would pick up the noises of your fans and other random stuff better than your voice, and you would have to talk really close to that, and it's just not worth the money. You could just go for a blue snowball, which is probably around the same price and better. Only 1/6 of my videos get monetized. Ad blockers can really be annoying. Yes, they can. Now, I have some good news and some bad news. Good news is that, well, let's go with the bad news first. We always like the bad news first. The bad news is more and more people are using ad blocker, which gets annoying. I know if you're trying to do YouTube for a living, you might get really pissed off. And remember how mobile views get annoying because, you know, you don't get paid for your mobile views. But now, if they're watching YouTube videos through the YouTube Android and Apple iOS app, they will actually broadcast advertisements now. Isn't that great? I mean, because the number of YouTube mobile views are increasing. I think it was, I checked the stats last time, it was like 30% from last year. So you guys would get more and more and more monetized mobile views, and the great part is that most of them can get monetized, and the bad thing is they're building other apps which don't show ads on YouTube. YouTube. I mean, there are ways that YouTube can easily fix this. They can make sure that if they put the videos in the same format they put the ads, if the advertisement blocks the ad, the video would also get blocked. I'm not exactly sure what would happen with that, but YouTube's not doing that because they're afraid that it might drastically reduce the number of people watching YouTube videos. I believe it will reduce a bit, but it would increase the number of people willing to work with YouTube much more. Not exactly sure how that's going to work. Like, if every video you have is monetized, people are just going to make more and more YouTube videos. The Smooth Way asked, "Hey Bhanoob, I have a surgeon simulator video that gets around 100 views a day. Currently has 2,500 views on it. Will it last or will the views die out soon?" Generally, it dies out soon, but some of them last for like a year. It just depends. For example, if you did the surgeon simulator video around the same time PewDiePie did it, yeah, it does get a little boost. I know a lot of people are like, I'm doing the same videos PewDiePie is doing because that way I get more views. You can't really tell what's going to happen with it. If you get 100 views per day, that's great. What you need to try to do is try and turn those 100 people into subscribers. Make sure you have a subscribe annotation out there, or tell everyone to subscribe, and that would really help them out. People just forget. It's that simple, and when you give them a quick reminder, they subscribe. People are like, oh my god, this guy is telling them to subscribe to him. Such a faggot. But no, do that. Complex X-Ray asks, "Hello Bhanoob, I have had many YouTube channels in the past, so I'm not new to it, but I'm usually a very shy person and cannot commentate for shit. The only time I did that, I got positive feedback. But still, do you know any way to overcome this fear? I am going to make gaming edits, movies and clips, and also tutorials. Any tips?" Okay, first of all, when you're making gaming edit movies and shit, I mean clips, watch out for copyright, because if you don't have audio, you are violating a lot of copyrights. I know you could mash up extremely small clips and claim it as fair use, but it's always better to have text or audio accompanying it. I mean, I don't really believe in having text accompanying it because no one bothers to read text. when they could just listen to audio. Listening is easier than reading, I know. Humanity has become lazy, and we're helping them become lazier with YouTube. I mean, people used to, there was a time in the world that when you need to build a computer, you would go to Google and you would look up an instruction on building a computer. You would read the instruction and then work with it. But now, no, you have to show people. You have to literally show people how it's done, or they don't understand you. It's just weird and complex, and we have to deal with it. The video is probably the best form of media, and it would stay there until we find something else that I highly doubt. But, well, generally, to overcome your fear, you have to just, let me put this in some sort of analogy. If a person is afraid of spiders, if they have arachnophobia, what they do is they give them a spider to hold until they don't become afraid of it anymore. What you could do, I mean, you already made a video and people liked it. I don't think there's a problem here. So there's nothing like, you don't have anything humiliating to show. You're not, oh, my voice is utter crap. But if people like it and you don't like it, that's just called obsession. Don't worry about that. If people don't like your voice, and if everyone's like, oh my god, your voice is so fucking disgusting, I want to kill myself, and you gave me cancer. Even then, don't give a shit, because those people are just annoying people, they're trolls, let them have their fun. But, so, if people like your videos, I don't see the problem here. And overcoming fear is just that you have to take it, embrace it. The reason that I got used to commentating was probably because I did English literary, like Shakespearean drama. Yeah, I know, nerdy, gay, I know. But that is how I got used to speaking in public and, generally be able to talk to myself. At first it's awkward, and when you listen to your voice for the first time, it's so damn awkward that it's just randomly confusing you. And oh wait, that's not me, right? But yes. And after a little while, you would realize that it's so easy to talk to yourself that you end up talking to yourself in general, and then you look really creepy because you're walking in the road talking to yourself. But no, look at this video. How long have I been talking to myself with not a single soul around me? It's just so easy. After you get to one point, you build this imaginary audience and you pretend they're listening to you right now. But when you guys are actually seeing this video, you guys are listening to me right now. Now this video is also a test. The reason is that I said I'm going to be giving something at the very end. If you guys are sticking through this entire video, bravo to you. You guys are awesome, and I will have a surprise. So I think this is the final question. It comes from Bhanoob. Hey Bhanoob. Hey Bhanoob. I have noticed my mod reviews get much more views than the actual gameplay, but I enjoy making gameplay much better than mod reviews. So what should I do? Should I stick to mod reviews or do the gameplays? This is the lifelong question. Well, not really, but it's a hard question. For example, you're in the same situation that I'm in, and I need the same kind of advice. Here's the thing. When I make a Ninja Saga video or a Dungeon Rampage video, I get so much more views than I get when I make another gameplay video. For example, let's take Pokemon and Far Cry. But I enjoy playing Pokemon much more than I enjoy playing Ninja Saga. But Ninja Saga gives so much more views. What should I do? The thing is, what do you despise making mod reviews, or do you just enjoy playing gameplay videos more? And if you think you could build 2 channels for this, that's perfectly fine. I don't try to stop people making different channels for different games, because it does sometimes help, but it does sometimes screw you over. It's really hard to say. For example, if I had a channel which is just for Ninja Saga, it would really help out people who just watch me for Ninja Saga and hate me when I make another video. But there's so much to this question that it's hard to answer, so I will take my goddamn time. What I would recommend is mix it up, have both. But if you think that it's not gonna work out, I might as well say have a specific channel to make mod reviews. I know that I'm not making this question of yours any easier because there isn't a right answer, For example, it's kind of like asking about God. Do you believe in God? And some person can say yes, the other person can say no, and the other person can say I don't know. And all three of them are valid arguments. You can't be exactly sure, but what you can do is give a critical analysis and tell why you think which side is which. So I'm gonna tell you that I don't know the answer to this question, because I personally don't want to make videos that I don't like to play for the sake of views, but it would generally help me a lot if I did. That is a question. I don't want to not answer the final question I get in this series. That's just sad. Sad. But this question doesn't have an answer. That's the problem. Do both. See how well the reviews work out. See how well people like your gameplay. Now, if people don't like watching your gameplay, there is something you can do. This is a cheap shot. Get other people involved. I think you do Minecraft. So, do you do Minecraft? Your picture looks Minecrafty. So, yes, I mean, yeah, mod reviews. What mod is it? What game? Okay. Get other people involved. So, they have a tendency to watch your videos if there are other people interacting with you. I know I'm talking to myself for around an hour, but I think I can pull it off. For example, if you're listening to me right now, you know I have pulled it off, and you've been listening to me for such a long time that it's just bullshit once you think about it. So get other people involved and try to mix it both. If they don't work for you, delete all your gameplays on that channel. Make a new channel for gameplays, because I know that gameplays take less effort than mod reviews. Reviews always take more effort. And make Malfic Noob a channel about reviews, and make something like Malfic Noob 2 or Malfic Noob Plays for gameplays in general. If people like you enough to subscribe to both, that would be great. And I mean, it could happen that your Malfic Noob 2 channel could get more subscribers than Malfic Noob. It's a hard thing. It's really, there is no answer. It just depends on you and your personality and what your identity is on YouTube. I know my tutorial videos get much more views. My how-to YouTube videos gets much more views than my gameplay videos. But I want to make like Bhanoob an entire channel for everything YouTube and gaming. So for me, I would upload anything into this channel which has the slightest relevance, because there is one thing. When you have a lot of videos in one channel, it helps so much. For example, take a YouTuber with 1,000 videos. They would do so well. The views you get keep on multiplying, and you get videos for every single video. You might not get views, but generally you get views for videos that you made years ago, and it just keeps on building the channel's reputation. And even though those videos will get like 1-2 views per day, if you have 1,000 videos, that's 2,000 views per day. So the more videos you have in the channel, now I'm not talking about this for instant fame, in the long run, in around 2 or 3 years, that would be really helpful. So I think that is it. We have covered everything. Let me see if I missed out on anything. Yes, I did miss out on one thing. Ericles Gaming asked, "Hey Bhanoob, can you check out my channel? It's not growing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Please help." Dude, you're not doing anything wrong. In general, I told you, you don't have to be doing anything wrong to grow your channel. But do collaborations, make videos that people like to see. My throat hurts. But that is generally it. You have the idea down. It's not so hard as it is time consuming. Now, I don't want to talk so long because I think I might actually lose my voice about now. I have no idea how I'm going to be doing the 24-hour version of this, because there is something called, what's it called? Extra Life charity stream thingy. I'll probably be doing a 24-hour live stream if my internet can handle it, but I won't be active all 24 hours. I mean, I'll probably kill myself halfway through it, and yes, that'll take some time. But that is about it. You don't have to be doing anything wrong per se. It could just be you're not as lucky as someone else is, because trust me, luck is a huge factor on YouTube. People could say, no, it's not luck, it's talent, but we all know that luck plays a major part. You can deny it all you want, but it's not going to change anything. Two people could be uploading the same videos with the same description and the same tags and doing the same thing, and one person could have 1 million subscribers while the other one has 10. It's just messed up like that. Actually, I should try that out. Have 2 channels with the same videos just for the purpose of carrying out an experiment, and I think I will. I'll have 2 new channels which have the same video, same content, same tags, same methods of sharing, and see what happens. It would be a nice social experiment, a social YouTube experiment, to see what happens to both of them, and that would be a nice. I could get a YouTube PhD after doing that. Okay, so I told you I would have something for you if you guys bothered to stick out till the very end, and for those of you guys who did, I really am grateful to you guys because you guys are awesome. Like, really awesome. So, this is what I have to do now. Since this version is ending and there is not going to be a How to YouTube episode anytime soon, unless you guys are like, oh my fucking god, I will stab you relentlessly if you don't make more How to YouTube videos. Unless something like that happens, which I hope that doesn't, because I don't want to get stabbed. No one wants to get stabbed unless there's some masochistic, sadistic, emo person who likes getting stabbed, which I am not. Just to clarify, I am not. You might have more questions unanswered because you can't really answer every question in the universe, even though I want to. It's just not gonna happen, and even every question in YouTube can't be answered like this. So let's make something more effective, shall we? If you guys have any questions, why not message me or call me personally? I would be more than glad to answer it. So how will that work? Basically, I have a Skype account, like a lot of you people. Add me up on Skype and call me. I don't have a problem talking to people who I have never met, heard of, but if they have bothered to subscribe to my channel, I see not why I shan't talk to you. I mean, how else could you give back to the community? If you guys can bother to click that subscribe button, I can bother to listen to your problem and hear you guys mumble on for hours and hours and hours. Not that long, but generally a couple minutes, and see what I can do and answer anything you guys have. So my Skype username is Pokemon_Prime. You would be seeing it in the screen right now. Add me up on Skype. The only reason that I stayed until the very end is because I don't want everyone who don't know me to, just screw it. Actually, my throat is hurting right now, so you might hear a difference of my voice. That is not me trying to change my pitch, it's just that it hurts. So, you guys know my Skype name. Just please don't call when it's on Do Not Disturb. That is all I'm asking. Do not spam. I mean, you could spam if you want to, but I would end up removing you. As long as you don't be a dick about me giving my Skype information, I have no problem talking to you guys, answering any question you might have. May it be regarding YouTube videos, may it be regarding doing a collaboration with you guys. Now, when it comes to collaborations, I have to be a dick about this. You will have to tell if you want me to collaborate with you. You're going to have to send me a message on Skype with your channel link and what kind of games you play, because there are certain things that I need when I'm doing collaboration. 1, it has to be of a kind of game that I play. For example, I will never, ever, ever probably play Call of Duty. I would possibly play Minecraft, I would play Archblade, I would play Dungeon Rampage, I would play all sorts of games if I already play them. As long as you don't be a dick about it, and as long as you have a decent quality audio setup, because I don't want to do a collaboration video and have it go up on my channel if your audio isn't up to par. However, if your audio isn't that great, I would be willing to do a collaboration, but it would not go up on my channel. I don't want people to have to listen through that naggy Skype bad microphone audio voices. I know I'm being really harsh right now, but no, it's just simply no. If your audio quality isn't good enough and you aren't loud enough, or there are other problems, it won't be going up on the channel, and the chance of me doing collaboration would be relatively low regarding that. But the number of subscribers you do have doesn't really matter. It could be 5, it could be 5. As long, I mean, if you have more subscribers, I would probably do a collaboration with you before I do a collaboration with anyone else. It's basic human. It's the human condition. You can't help me. You can't call me a douchebag because I did a collaboration with someone who has 5,000 subscribers before I had a collaboration with someone who had 10 subscribers. I mean, you could call me a douchebag, but personally, I wouldn't give a shit about that. So there it is. There you guys have it. If you guys want to add me on Steam, my Steam username is, well, Bhanoob. I don't know how to keep the Steam username because I'm new at Steam. I only have one Steam game, which is messed up. I should have more than one Steam fucking game, but I don't. So with that, I would say farewell to all of you that have been watching How to YouTube. If you guys haven't seen episodes 0, 1, 2, and 3, go ahead and click it. It's not all that bad. Especially if you're a YouTuber, you might want to check it out. So it has been an awesome run with you guys. I have loved the feedback you guys have been giving me. It's a shame that I have to end it. I really don't have to end it, but I'm ending it on my own accord because time is annoying and it's hard and so much stuff, and you wouldn't have a problem if I answered all your questions anyway. And I mean, I would do it at a personal level. And here's one more thing. I need to tell this guy. Don't just add me on Skype and tell me to check out your channel or box to you or subscribe to you, because that is not going to happen. Just because that is going to be really annoying. Because you're gonna have to know that if you want me to box to you or you want me to subscribe to you, you're going to have to do a lot better than that. Even if you have, I mean, the only way I would subscribe to you if I do enjoy your content. I'm not going to subscribe to you to please you. And if what I just said makes me a bad person, please go ahead and unsubscribe. It doesn't matter, because what does matter is people who I think deserves to be boxed, and who, no box, no. Unless you have like 10,000 subscribers, then I would be totally fine with that. But you guys get the idea. Don't be a dick about the Skype thing. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys don't unsubscribe because the series is over. But if you think that I am of no use to you now, it is totally fine. No hard feelings. I will kill you. So, see you guys in a Far Cry 3 episode, hopefully, or an Archblade video, or some sort of other gameplay or tutorial, or something about YouTube in the next few months. Until then, see you guys later. Have a great day. Thank you guys for sticking around for this long, boring video. Yes, I'll see you guys next time. Do whatever the hell you guys do. Have a great day. Bye. Peace out. Farewell. Sayonara. Bonjour. And some other languages stuff. Bye.